Hi, we're back. In today's class, we're going to be talking about faith associates. So what are faith associates? Let's find out. So the law of faith is the principal law involved in the relationship with God. But in addition to faith, there are a number of forces within the human spirit whose participation must be involved before victory can be certain. These forces are listed in Galatians 5:22. So what does Galatians 5:22 say? Galatians 5:22, in case you didn't hear me the first time. So Galatians 5:22 says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith. So these are part of the laws. These are the different fruits of the Spirit. So they are actually the inner parts of the recreated human spirit. They are actually the fruits of our recreated spirit. And one of these ones I want to talk about is love. In the earlier classes, we talk about faith working by love. So love actually the force that produces the winning formula when it comes to faith. Remember, it energizes, it activates our faith, it strengthens up. So let's read Galatians 5:6, which I'm sure is the same thing I talked about. So for in Christ Jesus, neither circumcision availeth anything, nor circumcision, but faith which worketh by love. So I will say love is one of the associates of faith. Another one I want to mention is patience. Patience. So let's look at Hebrews 10:36. And it says, for we have need of patience, that after you have done the will of God, you might receive the promise. You might receive the promise. Even in James chapter 1 talks about us being patient so that we perfect and complete. So patience is not just waiting for something to happen. So remember here, patience is not talking about inactivity, but patience is talking about the ability to constantly do something and stay constantly committed to it throughout the process. Now that's what we're talking about patience. So we're not talking about patience lying down your bed, not taking responsibility for your actions. No, that's not what patience is all about. So patience is not just waiting until something happens, but the very force that ensures consistency, which is necessary before your faith can be materialized in the physical. So another one we also talk about is joy. Yes, joy. A believer must always be filled with joy. Hallelujah. So it's another faith associated. So it is the source of strength needed for our faith, especially while we're waiting for the manifestation. And Nehemiah 8:10 talks about with joy you draw from the wells of salvation. With joy. So with joy you draw. So you need to stay in the atmosphere of joy to pull in those promises. So even when the devil is trying to trick you that nothing is happening, stay joyful, stay happy, because in that atmosphere, great things, miracles happen. There are always testimonies. So stay joyful. Never let the devil steal your joy. Somebody said the devil can't steal your joy. He can't steal your goods. In the next class, we're going to be talking about faith balance.